Right, we are doing a first look today of Arietta of Spirits. I have about an hour before I need to start my work as usual. This came out on August 2021, last year, and developed and published by Third Spirit Games. Thank you very much to Kimo from Third Spirit Games for the game key, much appreciated. As usual, it doesn't affect any of the opinions I express during this video, since they are my own. It's a story-driven action-adventure game following Arietta on her journey to unveil the mysteries of the spirit realm. Let's load it up and give it a look. See what we think of it. So overnight my hotkeys have stopped working on my keyboard. The joys. Right, Third Spirit Games. Nice relaxing music. Let's start a new game. We're in version 1.2.8.0. Use a save slot. Right, we shall just be playing on normal, as usual for these streams. All characters and events depicted in this game are entirely fictitious. Sequences of bright imagery. Progress saved automatically when the spinning cloud is displayed. Nice pixel art. Do like a pixel art game. How long still? Almost there. Half an hour or so. We can drive straight to the shore and take the boat from there. It's not like this is your first time here. Right. Can't believe it has been a year already. Yeah. Feels weird for me too. It's going to be the first time there without her. Without who? I'm sure the cabin needs fixing up a bit. Wouldn't want Grandma's place to deteriorate. Okay, so they've lost Grandma. I guess so. Cheer up, Mom. Now look who's talking. Weren't you just moping around a minute ago? Who remembers that? Hey, do you think the water's cold? I think it should be fine. You know what? I'm sure everything will be just like before. Arietta of Spirits. She's got some amount of hair. You can reconfigure the controls. Okay. Oh, we have health. Long trip, huh? Yeah. I'm beat. We've got some work ahead of us. Too bad it's my summer vacation, so I'd better just take it easy, right? Very funny. Your mother was looking for you. Said she needed help with something. She should be in the cabin. Oh. I'd better go and ask what's up. I think I'm going to start with some yard work. The garden looks like a jungle. It's got a little birdie. Grandma would hate seeing it like this. And it seems like there's no going to the forest side spring at the moment. A tree has fallen on the pathway. I think I'm going to start by clearing it out. Gee whiz. It'll probably take me all day. Hang in there, Dad. Press tab to see your next objective. I am going to speed up the dialogue. So we can go into tab. Talk to Mom inside the cabin. No items found. No rewards unlocked. Somebody's left their brolly outside, look. Grandma's old umbrella. Can I not take it? Done a very good job with the art, haven't they? The pixel art. Like a clock. Hi, Mom. Oh, hi, honey. You need my help with something? Yeah, I do. I just started cooking this dinner, and I was thinking I'd make us some apple crumble as a dessert, but we didn't bring any apples with us. Could you be a sweetie and go pick some? The trees are quite far, but if you follow the trail west from the cab... I know. I love the sour apples from the big tree. Yeah, your grandma liked those too. Oh, she's gone all sad now. Hey, I'll go and get them right away. Let's head over west. Don't talk to strangers. Oh, that's our dad. Arietta, wake up. Where are you heading? Mom asked me to get some apples for us. She's going to make apple crumble. Nice, I love that stuff. Oh, if you're heading there, you might want to keep your eye out for wasps. They're especially nasty this time of year, and the island is full of them. You should take this with you. You've received a wooden sword. We've got an award. Dad, I'll be 13 soon. Don't you think I'm a little too old to play around with this? Maybe, but I don't want you to get stung. So if those pesky buzzers come after you, just give them a smack with it. It may not be sharp, but it is solid wood, so it should pack a punch. Right. Thanks, Dad. Oh, remember when you used to run around as a kid, always swinging that sword around? It drove your mother crazy. Good times, yeah? Yeah. I'll be right back with the apples. Where's this apple tree? Oh, it's a squirrel. He looked over to see what the noise was. Look. Cute, eh? Let's just get rid of some more of them. Oh, there's a wasp. Oh, you can hear them quite far off. I could hear the wings. They don't drop anything. Nice little details everywhere. There's a little something on that lily pad. sneaky. Oh, I misjudged that one. Oh no, we've lost our health. Oh, we've got health back. Where is this apple tree? What's that? Butterflies, okay. Yeah. This apple tree is miles off. Ow! It's hard to judge the ones coming down the way, how far they are from you. Are we getting any experience here, do you think, or...? Well, you can see its health at the bottom. I didn't notice that. There was two red dots under the... Oh, I can't go in there. That's obviously for future. This way, to the apple trees. Ah. I shouldn't have got hit there. I'm just going to turn my headphones down a bit. You see how they put their stinger in to attack you? Got a few flies, wasps here. Where on earth are these apple trees? See, they come in with their stingers, look. Nasty things. I've lost 2 health already. That's dreadful. And they're not dropping any health. I was expecting a wasp to come out of one of those. Aha! The apple trees. And what's the middle one? Was it just green apples? The big tree in the middle has always given the best apples. But how am I going to reach them when they're so high up? Maybe with enough force I could make some of them fall. Are we going to dash into the tree? Yeah, that did it. Do we need more apples? No? Okay, we're not going to get any from here. And that must be the mall. Bring the apples to Mom. So can we see that we've got apples? We can just see our sword. But no inventory. Maybe we can't see quest items. Oh, what's that? Oh, a hornet's nest. Oh crap. Whoa. Oh, sorry. I didn't know you guys had a hive in there. Prepare space to roll. Oh no. Oh, there's 2 of them. Where did the big dude go? Uh-oh. Ow! Oh no, we're gonna die. This is my crap. Whoa! There's the big one. Oh no, we're down. could really have done with more health. Oh, I went too close. Hey, we started with full health. We definitely only had... We didn't have full health. Right, I just need a few more hits in. Okay, we got it that time. Right, we're doing a bit better this time. Oh, there's 3 of them this time. Got it. Award unlocked. Phew, that was close. I'd better get back to the cabin. Okay, she's gonna get there back by herself. Dad's away. Can I run? No, not yet anyway. She's still cutting that same onion. Got the apples. Thanks, Han. Oh, you've got plenty. This will only take a minute. Go and tell your dad the dinner's ready. Yes, Mom. He was going to fix this log over here. Here it goes. Give me just a second. Hurrah. Phew. Damn, that took a long time. Hey, you're back. Those wasps give you a hard time? Nothing I couldn't handle. Dinner's almost done. Yeah? Let's go and set the table. What's the matter with Mom? Everything okay, dear? Yes, it's just... I've been to this island every summer of my life. Yet this is the first time here without her. That empty chair is almost more than I can bear. Why did they put an extra chair there? This all just brings back so many memories. I swear I can still feel her here. Yet when I turn around to see, she's not there. Not anymore. Mom. I miss her so much. We all miss her. It's expected that this visit will bring up some emotions, but I'm sure your mother is smiling down on us and is really glad that we've carried on this tradition. I guess so. Thank you. It'll get better. It's been a long day with the travelling and all. Maybe we should get some sleep. Everything will look different tomorrow. You can just hear the clock ticking in the background. Arietta? Arietta? Was she dreaming? Ghosts are well done, no? Look, I can move. Ooh, okay. Are they going to move away? Oh, I've still got my sword on me. Oh, it got darker. I think the circle's closed in, did they? Yeah, they are. They're closing in. I like the ferns, the way they're animated to move when you go through them. What's happening? Please. Ooh, that's a bright light at this time of the morning. Arietta. Wake up. Finally. Who's talking? Here. Huh? A ghost. Oh, it's so loud. We don't want to wake your parents. I can assure you I am not a ghost. Although I understand my looks may suggest otherwise. I must be dreaming still. I'm afraid you're wide awake. Unfortunately, the situation is dictated that I reveal myself ahead of time. What do you mean? Arietta, I have known you for a long time. Although you haven't seen me before, I have been in hiding in the shadows for most of your life. I have waited many years for this moment. Listen carefully, I have something important to tell you. My name is Arco. I come from a realm that exists in parallel to the world that you know. It is called the Spirit Realm. Up until now, it has been completely invisible to you, as it is to all others. For eons, my kind have served the humans as guides, working together, helping those who have perished and gotten lost, becoming spirits. Trapped echoes of existence, unable to find their way forward. I've given you the ability to perceive the spirit realm around you by binding my energy with yours. You are now what my kind calls a bound. A human that is bound to their spirit guide, which I am to you. This is crazy. Realms and spirits? So do you mean like ghosts? If you want to put it that way. The spirit realm is like a veil resting on top of the human world. When a human dies but cannot move on to the afterlife, they get caught in this veil. Their energy gets trapped and thus becomes a spirit. There's always a reason as to why one ends up this way. An unresolved matter from when they were alive. Or the inability to realise one's unfortunate fate. Our job is to help these spirits move on. Okay, let's say I believe you. But why do you need me? Why not just help these spirits, or whatever you by yourself? My kind only ever exists as ethereal beings, formed out of pure energy. We do not possess a physical body, not even in the spirit realm. Therefore it's impossible for us to make any true difference to the surrounding world. You, however, as a bound, now have the means to interact between both realms. The human world and the spirit realm. Our job is to seek out and guide people like you who we deem fit for the task. And you have displayed a great deal of courage and righteousness, traits that we value throughout your life. Especially so for someone as young as yourself. She's not got much to say. Yet, it is very uncommon that we grant this ability to anyone until they've come of age. But something has come up. Arietta, there is someone who's in dire need of your help. Who's that going to be? She's waiting for you on the pier. Is this going to be your grandma? Grandma. Arietta, darling. Grandma. But how? You... There was a... You're... dead? I'm quite aware of it, dear. Now don't be too sad for me. It was just my time to go. Death is an inevitable part of life, and I've already made my peace with it many years ago. Living as long as I have, you start to reflect on things. Grandma. It's because of your new friend that we got to meet once again. That, strange looking thing. It's Arco. A-R-C-O. And who are you calling strange looking? Grandma, why are you here? Should you be... I haven't been able to move on just yet. You see, I have a promise to keep. For your mother. Over a decade ago, I promised to leave her our old family ring. Just like my mother once gave it to me. Your silver ring? That's right. The silver is from the very same silver mine that's located on this island. It has been in the family for ages. During my last days here, it was lost and I didn't have the chance to come back for it. Until now. I searched high and low and finally managed to find it. It was just lying on the ground at the forest side spring. I've got no idea how to get all the way up there. Yet as soon as I reached my hand out in an attempt to pick it up, these terrible beings came out of nowhere and surrounded me. I was so frightened that I ran back here, and left the ring right where I found it. It was then that I met Arco. Those awful monsters must have been after the ring too. I might have an idea of what those so-called monsters actually were. It's uncommon that they would react like that to a ring though, or any object for that matter. I'm telling you, they came straight for it. But thank heavens for that, since I managed to slip past while they were distracted. Maybe we should go and see if it's still there. If what you think is true. I'm interested in seeing this ring myself. So for a whole year you've been here? A year? What are you talking about? I've only been here for a little while. I think. Don't worry, Grandma. We'll get that ring back. I don't want to get you in any trouble over me. Don't worry. I have Arco here to protect me. We'll be back before you know it. Arco, let's go. Yeah. Please, just be careful. So we need to go follow the path east of the cabin. Yeah, right. We're on the right track. And we need to remember we can dodge. It's night time, so there might be different. Whoa! Oh. I need to know how to dodge past them. I'm not good at dodging in most games, unfortunately, for some reason. I presume we go up this way. It's just too many keys quite often. Can I use mouse? No. I might change the dodge key to something else. Okay, that went better that time. Oh, there's a birdie house in that tree down there. You probably can't see it from my camera at the moment. Look, there it goes. Oh, there's another bat. Let's get rid of the wasp first. Pretty sure there's another wasp. Yep. Whoa! I'm facing the wrong way. Ow. We've got a health back. I was just trying to get facing the right way. I'm guessing you can probably use a controller with this as well. Might be easier with a controller. Dead end down here? Oh no. Not quite sure where we're headed. We'll just keep heading east. Let's go to this wasp. Charge bot coming in. Nope. Oh! No, not two hits at the same time. Gotcha. Oh no, we can't get the health. I needed that health. Maybe it should pull it towards you from a slightly greater range. Oh, he's up on the hill. We'll just try and get past him, I think. I can't tell if you get experience or not. It doesn't look like it. We'll just go for the wasps. And see if we get anywhere. Wait. Before we head deeper into the forest, there's something you should know. What is it? The echoes of those who once lived are not the only inhabitants of the spirit realm. And I'm not talking about my kind either. There actually exist many different ethereal entities. Some of them are friendly, even helpful in some ways, although that's rare. But then there are the malevolent kind. We call them roamers. They're a vile race, constantly moving from one place to another, seeking to absorb energy from anything they come across in an attempt to grow more powerful. And as a bound, you will be their target now too, I'm afraid. The roamers use the energy they absorb to multiply themselves. And that's why their numbers are constantly rising, like a disease spreading through the spirit realm, soon affecting everyone. One of our most important tasks has always been to keep them at bay. I had no idea. So these roamers are the monsters that Grandma was talking about. And they are all over the forest. Is there any way to defend myself against them? Hold out your wooden sword. In its current form it will be completely useless against them. But I can use my energy to awaken its full potential. Oh, what happened to it? Your wooden sword isn't just any old toy. It's actually quite special. It's something we call a conduit. Conduits are special artifacts that function as links between the realms, connecting every level of existence to another, be it human or spirit. The bond you share with it can be used to our advantage. Although, to be honest, it is not the most powerful conduit out there. But it's powerful enough to make it possible for me to direct my energy through it, and enhance every strike you make with it. Any roamer unfortunate enough to get caught in the blade's way will most definitely feel it. Conduits are hard to come by, so take good care of it. Besides, roamers are always looking to get their hands on one. I've seen you swing a sword many times before. Wooden or not, you're more than capable of handling yourself with it. Well, yeah, but swatting a couple of angry wasps was a different thing. You need to trust yourself more. Give it a try. Okay, here goes. Your wooden sword has been turned into a spirit sword. Now you have the means to defend yourself against the roamers. Nice. I know you want to help your grandmother, no matter what it takes. Remember, Arietta, we're in this together. The only way for us to stand up to them is to combine our strengths. So you make that sword swing and I'll make sure every hit it lands counts. Alright. And please call me Ari. Right. Wonder if there's any... No. I was just wondering if you could get any health things from there. You can. Okay, we've just saved here. Got some mushrooms. Which way we're going to go? Oh, perfect. Oh, there's a roamer, a trail roamer. They've got 3. Whoa! No, back off. Alright. Almost like a slime. Ow! Don't take away my health I just got. Why can't I break that fern? Oh, it's a bush. It's not. Perfect. I'll have to remember that now. Ow. Oh, I'm not doing as good now. But now that I know I can get health from almost every bush. At least it saves it as well between each... Right, I have to wait for it to charge. I think this would definitely be easier with a controller. I am not doing well at the moment. Let's go find some bushes. In fact, I'm doing pretty crap. Just have to take my time, so almost if I get swamped by mobs, I'm not going to manage very easily. That's just me though, being crap. Just want another health thing. Oh, charge butts. Ow! Thank you for the health. Another birdie nest. I don't want to talk up there. Because I need to wait for it to come down here. Where we're trying to head. I don't know if we can get up this way, can we? Yeah, we can. No, that's the way we came round. So... What? Why was that not working? Thank you for the heart on that one. I'm just going to try and bypass that one. Right, we'll try and get to the ring. And I might have to think about stopping there. Ooh. I like the waterfall. Oh, what's this? Hi, friend. Lots of roamers out tonight, don't you think? Not safe. Not safe at all. You'd better get inside while you still can. Something ominous is in the air. Wait, you're bound, aren't you? I guess. Great. Tell you what, come and find me tomorrow and we'll do some business, you and me. This is Midri. My name's Midri, by the way. Oh, but now I gotta scoot. Certainly not safe here tonight. What was that all about? That was a Midarian, or Mididarian, one of the ethereal races that inhabit the spirit realm. They are friendly entities who work out as sort of merchants in the realm. They often use bounds as mediums to bring them whatever they might want at that moment. But it's usually well worth it. We should definitely track him down once we get the chance. And just when I thought this night couldn't get any weirder. Right, let's see if we can get our health back up to max. I'm just trying to avoid things now. If I can. Where? Since we're at... Oh, maybe we should try and get to full health. Yay. Okay, we've probably got another boss here or something. Hold on for just a second. Look. See it? There's something shining on the ground. That's Grandma's ring, just like she said. And no roamers in sight. Let's grab it while we can. Seems odd. Why would they just leave? Maybe Grandma got it wrong and they weren't after the ring. Oh, we've got another boss. Or near. What is that? It's one huge roamer, I can tell you that much. Oh no. It's absorbing energy through the ring. This is bad. It can do that? No time to explain. Alright, what we do is your choice. If we leave now, it'll only get stronger and start to multiply. But I'm afraid it might be way out of our league already. This is definitely not the way I had planned this night to play out. You make the call. Given the circumstances, retreat is a good plan as any. Yeah, but risk losing the ring? No way. Trust myself more, right? Okay, let's give this a go. We are taking it down. Well, that's what she says. I'm not doing any damage to it. Do we have to wait for it to stop doing that? Yeah. Oops. Whoa. Come on, stop. Stop where you're bouncing about. Ah. Right, we can only hit it once. Two more hits, unless it spawns anything. Yeah, it's gonna spawn. Alright, I need to get rid of the little dude. Yeah. Right, one more hit, hopefully. No, it's gonna spawn. Right, I need to get my one last hit in. There. Got it. See, it dragged that thing right over. You've found something. I have no idea what it is, but you better take it anyways. Let's get the ring. Got the ring. Good job. Hey, you handled yourself great. I knew you had it in you. These roamers were probably drawn here because of your grandmother. She was in more danger than you can ever imagine coming all the way up here alone. But in the end, it seems they found the ring more interesting, rather than her. Strange there were so many of them in the forest though. I wonder where they crept out from. What's he looking at? Hey, we can talk about it later. Let's get back to the cabin. I'm sure Grandma's eagerly waiting for us to return. Yeah, let's go. We managed to get it back. Really? Bless you. Now come morning, give it to your mother, and don't tell her anything about this. She worries too much already. What will I say? You're a clever girl, you'll think of something. Well, it's my time to go. Please don't. Ari, you know I have to. Grandma. I'm going to miss this place. And all of you. The cool breeze on my cheek. And what comes to your new ability. Arco told me all about it before. Do whatever you see best. Listen to your heart. I love you. I'll be watching over you. Please. I'm sorry, dear. I'm sorry I got you mixed into this. It's all my fault. But for what it's worth, I'm sure everything happens for a reason. Grandma. Goodbye, Arietta. Ah. Goodbye, Grandma. I love you. She's gone. Is this a dream? Can I wake up now? I'm really sorry. This all must be too much for you. After I came into contact with your grandmother, I made the choice to bring you to her. She was against it, as she knew what it would mean. But because of you, she was able to move on. No, it's... I'm okay. I'm really glad I got to see her one last time. Thank you. If it weren't for you, I would have never been able to help her. What happens now? You should go back to sleep. You might want to take some time to process all of this. Yet there was one more thing. Like I told you before, we only share our powers with humans who we deem worthy. But you also get to choose. The power that I have granted you can be unbound if you wish so. It is a great burden to be carried after all. The relationship between a bound and their spirit guide is always a two-way street. Your newfound ability is only active when we are together. Should you ask me to, I will release myself from you and everything will be just like before. But the truth is, we need as many in this as possible. The number of roamers is rising faster than ever. That puts everyone in danger. And the way you handled yourself tonight is nothing short of astonishing. Take your time to think it through. I should go back to sleep. I know you don't feel it, but it's freezing cold here. Let's get inside. Huh? Was it all just a dream? The ring. Still in your pocket. Every time. It's all real. The ring. I have to give it to Mom. You know, you could just leave it on her bedside table. No, I made a promise. What are you going to say? I'm going to tell her that I found it. Right, and on that note, let's exit to the title screen. I will have to stop there for today. I need to get signed in for my work. Let me just try and get the screen back up. That was Arietta of Spirits. I thought that was really good. I was enjoying that. It's very nice graphics. There's a good story so far. I quite like the combat. It's not too hard for me, and I've already defeated 2 bosses. So yeah, that's from Third Spirit Games, published and developed by them. Came out last August 2021. Getting very positive reviews, so not too bad a price at the moment. So thank you to Kimo for the game key, much appreciated. I shall certainly finish that off, not on stream, but I shall certainly play more of it. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen, a follow would be greatly appreciated. This will go up on YouTube later on as well, so a like and a subscribe would help as well. So until next time, you all take care, be safe, and I shall say bye for now.